what's around you. Everything seems so pretty fragile, don't you think? You wouldn't kill your neighbor, you wouldn't destroy your house. But on the other hand, take a look at the history of men. Like the lily of the valley, pretty dangerous and easily destroyed. Am I insane, or is this really what we became? Really what we became. Wake up, take a look at what's around you. Everything seems so pretty fragile.
I wish there was a knob on the TV so you could turn up the intelligence. They got one marked brightness, but it don't work, does it?
You sit down so long that I can't see. What cheats to undress me? I've been hacking at this statue so long it doesn't resemble me, resemble me, resemble me. I've been stacking up this statue. I don't wanna lose control when it unfolds. I don't wanna choose a free fall to the unknown.
Di mollare il colpo, fotoricordo, ci si vede all'altro mondo. Tutto passa, non mi accontento fino in fondo. Giorno dopo giorno, sorso dopo sorso, come un vagabondo sbrondo. Menestrello per strada coi compari, con i campari è tutto più bello. Gli amici una chitarra e uno spinello. Perdo il controllo come il governo mentre perquisiscono gli armadi. Raro come l'iridio e radio la zona come se fossi in radio. Sfido me stesso a fare di meglio. Respiro e rimo perché non conta il denaro ma i miei frati. Conta l'odio, lo sclero. Ogni fratello vero perso sul sentiero. Il futuro è un altro giorno nero.
This week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No, not that.
This could be the beginning of the end for the human race. For what men first thought were meteors or the often ridiculed flying saucers are in reality the flaming vanguard of the invasion from Mars.
Looks like they're gonna come out of that gully pretty soon. We'll have to rush our defenses to be ready when they do.
The guard can need plenty of reinforcements.
We'll get them. Lieutenant! Look!
Flash across country like scythes, wiping out everything that's trying to get away from them. That explains why communication is cut the moment their machines begin moving.
Montreal's blacked out. Nothing more's come through.
Same thing that happened on the Pacific coast. Anything from them yet?
No, Mr. Secretary, we've had nothing from San Francisco for over 5 hours.
Nations of the world mobilize their armed might, rushing to defend the Earth against the unknown weapons of the super race from the Red Planet. Is there nothing that can stop the Martian death machines?
Guns, tanks, bombs, they're like toys against them. We know now that we can't beat their machines. We've got to beat them.
Over the world, human beings cower before the onslaught of these unearthly enemies, whom no one has ever seen. Panic that sweeps around the globe as the great masses of mankind flee blindly in a headlong stampede of hysteria.
Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the punchlines. And as always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire. That's right. Igor's Empire. Igor's Lube and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Make sure you head on over to alienxradio.com. Click on the Alien X Gear store and purchase yourself some Alien X gear as well as some Igor's Lube t-shirts. There's an Igor's Empire t-shirt available as well as a shirt with the famed legendary Sharktopus Porcupine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the punchlines today. Boy, I'm certainly glad that people research things. I'm so glad that people research things. I've been watching the news, and apparently a bunch of scientists put a bunch of chemicals together, and they tested it for about 3 months, and then they told the whole world they had to take this stuff because of the flu. Of the pandemic. So 3 months of research and testing is enough for that. Well, the reason why is because researchers are spending too much time researching and developing stupid crap that is unnecessary. A gentleman in a neighborhood, I don't know what neighborhood has cockatoos flying around. I guess it's in Africa or something. I don't know where this neighborhood would be. But they have cockatoos. And he noticed that the cockatoo had figured out how to open his trash can outside. You know, the flip open tops? Well, the bird knew how to open that. So he teamed up with researchers at universities to try to study how the cockatoo learned how to do this trick. So during the investigations in 44 different neighborhoods, they have come to the conclusion that cockatoos can, in fact, teach themselves how to open trash cans. Then they moved into the next level of research, was to try to figure out whether or not each individual bird learned the trick on their own or if they were copying the other birds. Really? This is what you're spending your time on? Trying to figure out how a freaking bird learned how to open a trash can? What positive contribution to society could this research possibly give? You're pissed off about people going into outer space that could possibly make a discovery that could save lives from diseases and all kinds of things. You're mad about that. But go ahead and dump money into finding out why a bird can open a trash can. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. And that has been not so funny punchlines. Unbelievable. Speaking of birds, everybody, the Metal Birds and Life of the Party on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
You got in mind, you know I gotta stop.
naked blonde walks into a bar with a poodle under one arm and a 2-foot salami under the other. She lays the poodle on the table. Bartender says, I suppose you won't be needing a drink. Naked lady says,
Yeah, it's the Rock and Roll Rebels. Don't tell us how to live. You are jamming and flying through the universe right now inside the mothership on AlienXRadio.com. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space, and it is time to take a short break, a pause in the action for station identification, and a moment to check in with the prospect for the weekly sports update. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Go nowhere.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the weekly sports update with the Prospect on Alien X Radio. Imagine this, it's your sports annual draft. Teams are clamoring and jockeying for a position to call your name. Your name is finally called, and you make your way to the stage to grab that personalized uniform and smile for the cameras as your journey to the big leagues has reached its conclusion. Now imagine if you didn't want to be picked at all, like to the point that you're practically begging teams not to call your name. That's what 18-year-old Logan Mailloux did in this past NHL draft. The teenager had a bit of a brush with police in Sweden, and that made the difference of wanting to be picked and sitting this one out. Last year, Mailloux was on Snapchat showing a picture to his teammates of him and a woman basically having sex. The photo was taken without the woman's consent, so she went to the police. Mailloux was devastated once he returned to North America, and after word got out to the teams of his actions, one by one they turned their backs on him, causing him to do something unprecedented. He renounced himself from the draft, which was odd because he was still eligible to be picked. The happy ending of the story is that the Montreal Canadiens had reportedly took a chance on him and drafted him with the 31st pick. Mailloux took to social media discussing his displeasure of being drafted, saying in part, quote, "The NHL draft should be one of the most exciting landmark moments in a player's career, and given the circumstances, I don't feel I have demonstrated strong enough maturity or character to earn the privilege," end quote. That is actually a classy move on his part for owning up to his mistakes, and the Canadiens for looking past that and taking a chance on defenseman. Good luck to Logan in his hockey future. Not since the Washington football team changed their name from the Redskins to, well, the Washington football team. We're still trying to figure that one out. Has the sports world been altered thanks to a team's name change? After Washington changed their name last year amid harsh criticism, the Cleveland baseball team have officially undergone a name change. So say goodbye to the Indians and say hello to the Guardians. The name was reportedly derived by the landmark stone edifices that flank both sides of the Hope Memorial Bridge called Traffic Guardians. Wherever you get your inspiration is fine by me, I guess. Well, tune in next week for more sports. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
The highly anticipated rock anthem of 2021 has arrived. The Dead Daisies return with Like No Other off the chart-topping album Holy Ground. Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldrich, David Lowy, and Tommy Klepetos unleash Like No Other
2021.
Get the album Holy Ground now. And request Like No Other 2021 on your rock station. And check out tour dates kicking off June 23rd at thedeaddaisies.com. Holy Ground, Like No Other 2021. The Dead Daisies 2021 is about to get louder.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio.
Resistance is futile. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Here we go! Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
The house is now on fire.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Second half of hour number 1. I am Alien Stone. We are screaming through the galaxy, or at least talking really loud in the back row of the movie theater, making everybody mad. Through the galaxy at triple redunculous speeds. Do not worry, the gravitational plates are gravitating. The inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is still wearing its mask when it goes into Walmart, so chill out, Karen. Okay? Everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And then forget everything except for the attack, because that's all that's happening right now until lunchtime. Here in the Eastern time zone, anyway. Everybody listening on the other side of the planet, you've already had your lunch. It's okay. You can digest what I'm telling you while you digest your chicken salad sandwich. Okay? Gotcha? Gotcha. Remember, you can take us on your cell phone with you, your smart device with you, so if you have to go take a dump, bring me along with you. That's okay. I can't see you. That's okay. I can't see you. I can't smell you either. And I can't hear the echo. Okay, so it's all right. You can take me with you. www.alienxradio.com. Go on over to the website and check it out. You can listen live right there to the station always. There's a chat room. There's many ways to contact me and other personalities on the radio station. You can see a full schedule to see when shows are on, what days they're on, what times they're on, when the replays are on, when they're live. And, of course, there's a link there for the Alien X gear store where you can purchase all kinds of good Alien X swag, as well as Igor's Lube t-shirts, as well as throw pillows and shower curtains. You know you want an Igor's Lube shower curtain. You know you do. Or how about a Shark the Puss a Porky Pony shower curtain? They got them. Head on over that way. Anyway, folks, right now it's time to give you a replay of a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. We're going to be going back to 2018. It's July 29th. Here, I'm gonna do it like Sophia. Picture this, July 29th, 2019. Taylor, Michigan. Okay? Wow. Anyway, Black Heron, the band, not a bird, the band was in studio, and they were answering Just a Few Questions alongside of us. And I made sure that they were trapped in TV land. That's right. So let's go back in time with a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. See what happens when Black Heron and everybody gets trapped in TV land. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Just a few questions.
All right, Black Heron in studio for Just a Few Questions.
Hello.
Everybody ready?
We are.
All right.
Oh yeah. Is it just rapid fire? Whoever answers first, or are you going into?
I'm gonna be like, and go, and we'll go.
Okay.
Everybody. Right.
All right, here we go. Because 1 is just 1, 2's a couple,
3 is a few.
3's company, 2.
Exactly.
Crowd. Come on, man.
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
While curled up in front of the TV with a bowl of popcorn and a soda, you settle in for an Animaniacs marathon on the WB network.
Hello, nerds!
As an electrical storm began to brew outside, suddenly your satellite dish is struck by lightning. The 21.1 gigawatts of electricity caused an overload in the TV circuits, tearing a hole in a dimensional barrier.
What is happening?
As a result, you are pulled into the world of TV.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
With only your remote control and wits, Which TV babes do you try to make it with on these shows?
Oh, God.
A. Donna or Jackie on That 70s Show.
Oh, man.
B. Max or Caroline on Two Broke Girls.
Oh, man.
C. Ginger or Marianne on Gilligan's Island. Or D. Berta from 2.5 Men. Or Bugs Bunny when he dressed up like a girl bunny on Looney Tunes.
God.
That's horrible.
You have to answer for each of those.
Okay.
Shit. And go.
Jackie.
Nice.
Jackie from That 70s Show. All right.
I forgot everything else.
Max or Caroline from Two Broke Girls.
Now, which one is which?
Max is dark hair.
Max
Dark
hair with the really big stuff.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah. I guess Max.
Max. All right. All right. Ginger or Marianne?
I'll go with Ginger.
Ginger. That's an interesting one. All right. Berta or Bugs Bunny dressed as a girl?
Oh,
Man.
That's tough, dude.
That is tough, isn't
I'll
it?
take Gene Simmons' Family Jewels.
You want Gene Simmons' balls?
I already got his nuts. Why not his balls?
Come on, man.
Acquire an answer.
He's totally,
Oh, man,
dude.
really?
You know he's
Yeah,
totally
I thought-
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, dude.
You know he's totally
see
Bugs
it.
Bunny.
I see it in his eyes.
Yeah, I'll go with Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny? All right. I'm
Why
good with
not?
that.
All right.
I'll go.
And go.
I'd probably go with Donna. And then what was the next one?
Max or Caroline?
Max or Caroline.
Max.
Max.
Yeah. And then
Ginger, Marianne.
Marianne. And definitely Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I couldn't go with Berta.
All right.
He just said all mine.
Okay, so we got that times
Going
two.
with Donna, Max, Marianne, and Bugs Bunny.
I'd have to say Donna.
All right.
Max.
Yeah.
Marianne.
Okay.
And I'll give Berta some love, man.
See, my man Kevin over here.
All right. Throwing Berta a bone.
Give Berta.
You know what though?
Dude,
I'm
big
gonna
girls
tell you
need
right now.
loving, too.
I'm gonna tell you right now though. I've watched the show. I bet you she's a freak.
Dude, I bet you she's freaking nuts.
I bet you she will change your life
She's probably.
forever.
I feel like
I'm just saying.
Regardless, she would definitely change her life in a good way.
That is
you or
true.
not.
For the good or not.
See, I'm gonna go with Donna because Donna's gonna be the first redhead, and then I'm
All right.
definitely going to go with Max because those are some jugulicious jokes. dude.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I would again. I'm gonna have to go with Marianne because the whole, innocent little schoolgirl next door. She's gonna tear it up. And again, Berta, man, you get some fargan tequila. You get some tequila, dude, and anybody can look hot.
Yeah.
Well,
Very true, man.
that's true. That's true.
And everything is always way more fun when you're on tequila.
Yeah.
my brother Eli.
Shut up.
All right.
Too perfect.
All right.
Question number two.
Question number two.
Number deuce.
You know your man is working hard.
So continuing along with the same scenario.
Oh shoot! So
After channel surfing for a few minutes, you stop and find yourself on the Roadrunner and Coyote show. You decide while you're there to visit the Acme warehouse where the Coyote buys all of his Roadrunner hunting gear.
oh yeah.
After shopping for a while, you head for the register, and what items are in your cart? A box of holes, a stick of dynamite and miner's helmet. B, a paint a tunnel by numbers kit, rocket roller skates, and a fishing pole. C, a piano, a safe, and some rope. Or D, all of the above, but with an extended warranty because we see how all the stuff worked out for the Coyote. And go.
I'm going with D, man.
D, gotta get the extended
Gotta
warranty.
get the extended warranty.
Gotta get it. That's
And
right.
all that stuff sounds fun, especially the little hole thing that you can put anywhere. Just think of how convenient that could be.
Yeah, exactly. Just wherever. Blah, throw the hole down there. Yeah.
I'm out.
And go.
I'm just gonna have to go with D too, man.
D, just get everything and a
Everything.
warranty.
Why would you not want everything in a warranty?
That's right. Now you got to make sure though that the box of holes doesn't open in the bag because then everything will fall out of the bag.
Oh no, it just makes it more fun. But
Right.
then go look down,
Right.
Gotta track it down.
And go.
D,
D.
because I want to make sure that piano lasts forever.
Exactly.
I'd also throw in my boys the Lily Livers CD because Acme.
God, what a plug.
I would honestly, I feel like how am I paying for all this? You know, like I just got sucked into
Simoleons.
TV. Simoleons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well
Yeah,
then,
speaking gibberish.
obviously you go with D because everyone knows the cheat to get infinite money in Sims.
Sure.
You know.
There you go.
Yeah, D's the easy route.
So
unless
D.
you're broke. Otherwise, you got to go with like.
Sure, just get
Just
everything
the
in the
hole,
warranty.
you
Just
know?
get it
Right.
out.
Get
Yeah.
the box of holes, dude.
Exactly.
The box of holes.
Well,
And go. Oh, he said well. He's gonna be different.
He's
As
gonna.
you can see from this tutorial, I purchase a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I have brought today a Kiss travel mug. I
Yeah.
also bought the Gene Simmons vault.
Uh-huh.
If anybody knows what that is,
Gene Simmons vault.
they know.
So
it's
are you gonna buy
expensive.
A, B, C, or D then?
I would choose C.
Why just C?
Just the piano. And
Just the
rope
piano, the rope, and the
safe.
safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? That's all you need. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
do with it.
All right.
All right.
Can't think of anything else on that.
Okay, so he has
Kiss
to be
again.
different, and the D's have it. D's nuts! Yeah!
Wagga wagga.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
Somehow you got an episode of Bugs Bunny mixed up with the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie Hard Target.
How?
Jesus Christ.
You learned that everybody was being very, very quiet because you are being hunted by Elmer Fudd. What do you do to stop him from getting you? A, drop a piano or safe on his head. B, whoa, gotta start that music over. Can't have no music. There we go. B, change the rabbit hunting season sign to duck hunting season, then call Daffy and tell him he better lay low in Albuquerque. C, set up a fake barbershop, massage his head, grow a flower in his scalp, start singing opera, and then fake your own death. Or D, other, fill in the blank, and go.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, I thought I had 3 people like, you know, get ready.
Elmer Fudd. I don't know. I'm gonna cop out and go with C because fake my own death and.
All right.
Yeah.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
It's the best.
The Vikings come in. And,
I would go with. Oh my gosh. I guess. I don't know. Faking my death just seems too overdramatic for the situation. So I feel like I'd probably just change the sign to duck hunting season and then
Get out of Dodge.
Yeah, get out and dodge. Yeah.
Just get out of Dodge.
Yep. Exactly.
All right.
D.
D. Okay. What other? You gotta make up the other though.
I would come up to him and I'd be like, "What's up, Doc?" And then I'd be like, "Yo, the GeneSimmonsVault.com is the best and greatest."
And then he would
website.
just kill himself.
He would just kill himself because he's just like, "I can't have any of this." You know,
He would kill himself.
he would. GeneSimmonsVault.com.
All right. Whoever's already answered, head over to your instruments because we're running out of time here. We
I'm
gotta get
going
one
with
more
D because I hate Daffy.
song. And you're not gonna tell him. You're not
And
gonna
I'm
call
not
him.
gonna tell him, no.
No, you're not gonna call
I'm
him.
just changing the sign and calling it a day.
Wow.
I'm going with C because the Viking and Opera Tune is my favorite episode, and I would love to recreate that.
Sweet.
So yeah.
All right.
Cool.
That would be my answer probably too.
My body's shaking, heart is racing. You're the one I want, my missing part, baby. When I'm around you, gotta have you. Like we've been here before. Time it stops, lose my
You move like a baboon with two corrupt feet.
We're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. Slip on your dress, got my suit and tie. We're going out tonight. We're going out. Behind the curtain lies a mess. Depressed, overcome by the stress. This choreography has got me numb. What have we become?
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
How many times will we choose to ignore the signs, the signals, the knocks at our door? I don't believe we were born this way. Be afraid, but not afraid of change. I don't want us to regretfully grow into beings who persistently follow a path that eventually will come to an end. Wake up and realize realize your time is spent. Why don't I become a song? That way we can all sing along. No belief has ever been so strong. From the roots, from the truth, I'll speak to you. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know. This is our world too, but we can't quite seem to move, and we don't ask for anything, 'cause we can't ask for anything for far too long. Head to head, I've come against ignorance, but I refuse to think that this is all I'm worth. So I speak to you. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna hear your excuses, your own desires. I keep my future whole the only way I know.
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe. And I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
It's starting to get warm outside. Pretty soon my balls are going to stick to my leg. I got to get me some freedom.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
They specialize in light commercial and residential service and installation. They even do hot water tanks.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Just check out this deal.
Complete installation of the iWave R air purifier for only $600. It kills mold, bacteria, and viruses while reducing odors and allergens.
Contact Eric at 313-920-2325. Again, that's Eric at 313-920-2325. Or get a hold of Dave at 248-345-8196. Again, that's Dave at 248-345-8196. Look for him on Facebook at Freedom Heat Cool. Call today for a free estimate.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right. Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's Lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Geek, what the hell happened to everyone? I've never seen an anomaly like this before.
Residual frequency signatures detected.
Oh, that's not good. What does that mean? It means we're picking up frequencies from other dimensions or times. Well, at least somebody's getting some action.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's been a long time since I had any frequency in getting some action. iDork, patch it through the main computer.
Here is my command.
Oh, we're picking up something. What the hell is it? It's a broadcast of some sort.
Adjusting audio.
Boosting signal. Welcome to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Oh, God, is it Monday?
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos, directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
That's right, folks. Back for the attack. Hour number 2, the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I am your host, Alien Stone, broadcasting directly into your Vajira holes on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, Jay Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network. And we're in syndication and replay around the world on stations like K89, Mile High Radio, Good Talk Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Prodcore Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, and WRPR Rat Pack Radio, and 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York. Folks, hour number 2 is going to be a lot like hour number 1. There'll be a ridiculous story or two in there. There will definitely be music for your Vajir holes. There will be comedy. The Alien X lines are open at 1-313-444-8919. Again, that's 313-444-8919. Or Skype me at AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you would be wrong. And for those of you just tuning in, we get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern, which means you're late. That's okay. That's okay. I don't judge. Maybe you had something to do. Maybe your shoes came untied. Maybe you couldn't find your keys. I don't know. I don't know what I mean, you got your cell phone with you the whole time, right? So I really don't understand how you were late, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll let it slide this time. You know what I mean? Gotta let stuff slide every once in a while. Sliding, like Igor's Lube playing Twister. That slides. It slides! Yeah, I just noticed like I'm like more in one speaker than the other. That's not cool. Why does that always happen? I don't know. Because that's the way my life works. You know, technical stuff never works correctly with me, ever, in life. But anybody who listens to the show knows. Anyway, folks, we need to get some more music into your Vajir holes. I'm going to go to that file, which has all this new music that's been submitted to the station. What do you mean, new music, Alien Stone? What do you mean, new music? Well, for those of you out there that have bands and you have recorded music, the way your music gets featured on the radio station and on the show is by attaching a MP3 to an email and sending it to newmusic@alienxradio.com. Again, that's newmusic@alienxradio.com. Doesn't matter what the genre is. If it's going to be in rotation on the station, it needs to be rock and roll. But if it's going to be on any of the shows, it can be any genre. It just can't suck balls. That's the rules, okay? So if you are in possession of music that you recorded and you are aware that it sucks balls, then just void everything I told you. Just pretend like I never said anything about it. Okay? But if your music doesn't suck balls, by all means, please send it to me. Again, that's newmusic@alienxradio.com. You can also send me a credible download link. When I say credible, I mean credible. Like I can download something from that link without having to sign up for services. Okay? I can't have 50,000 services on my computer to download everybody's music. You know? Just give me a link that says, hey, you can pull this off of Dropbox, or you can pull this from WeTransfer, or from Google Drive, or whatever. There's something that I can get without having to sign up. All right, folks. I know I sound crabby, don't I? Oh, here's another thing. By all means, I love it when you tell me the name of your band in the email. That's cool. But remember, the MP3 that you send me isn't going to be attached to the email forever. So if the name of your song is Skyrise, and the name of your band is Douche Canoe, don't call the title Skyrise. Because I can't tell anybody then that the name of your band is Douche Canoe, which I wouldn't want to tell anybody. Why would you want to tell anybody that that's the name of your band? But make sure that it says Douche Canoe / Skyrise so that I can at least send people to your websites and I can tell people who played the music, okay? Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? Avoid the Douche Canoe line, all right? Change it to something else. Let's change it to Dokken. Same thing. Anyway, folks, like I said, I'm going into this file which has all the new music that has been submitted to the station as of late. And I'm just going to grab some that I haven't even listened to yet. Probably because I can't pronounce the name of the band. I speak English, bad English, and American. Those are the only 3 languages I speak. So when I see a K followed by an S in a word, I go, I don't get it. I don't know how to say. Is it Ksenon? Ksenon? Is that the name of this band? I don't know. Maybe it's just another language and I sound stupid. Ksenon. And Outside of Space is the name of this tune on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space.
Just never be by your missing you.
Please sit down.
Frankly, this radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Please, one at a time.
This week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No, not that.
Mal and Earl.
decided to leave town.
Hey, hold up. That's Edgar Deans.
They just picked the wrong day to do it.
Jeez. You guys better get the hell out of here. There's a killer on the loose. Who could be doing it?
Is that a snake?
I'll give you boys $5 for this.
How could they eat a whole station wagon?
But where do they come from? I vote for outer space. No way these are local boys.
You see, they're headed right for us.
No Richter scale can measure it.
They're coming!
No scientist can explain it.
Bert, they're under the ground.
You didn't get penetration even with the elephant gun.
Run, run!
And no one knows what to call it.
Megaworms or suckers or suckoids.
Now, this valley is just one long smorgasbord.
Now, it's up to Val and Earl to save the world.
That's one big mother.
Who died and made you Einstein?
And they know just what to do. Flip for it.
Damn.
Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Tremors.
Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
No, folks, it's not the Shogun of Harlem. It's Alien Stone with the punchlines, and the punchlines is always being brought to you by Igor's Lube. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com, and look for his wide range of products, all under the umbrella of Igor's Empire. Folks, this entire thing about I identify as this, I identify as that, okay? I cross-dress this way, I cross-dress that way. Whether you're on the positive side, whether you're for or against, like or don't like, you will have to stop for one moment and admit that it could cause some confusion or some fraud. Right? Now, you're saying, no, you should not. There are always people that will take advantage of that. Always people that will take advantage of it. A straight person will dress like a woman and say, I identify as a woman, to go into a woman's bathroom because he's a pervert and wants to look at naked women or women go in bathroom. Okay? He's going to pretend like he's that just so that he can get in there. And then there's, of course, the person that actually does, and that's the person then is going to get beat up because they're going to think that that person's the other person. So you see, it can cause a little bit of a confusion. So what I'm going to go with is this. I'm going to read the headline. Man with coronavirus disguises as wife on Indonesian flight. The suspect bought the plane ticket with his wife's name and brought the identity card, the PCR test result of the vaccination card with his wife's name. So, the guy has coronavirus. Okay, but he disguised himself to look like his wife. We're wearing masks now too, so that helped a lot. You know what I mean? But a lot of people aren't going to question anybody anymore because It's a touchy subject. I mean, for all we know, this is a woman who is trying to look like a man. And then you would insult and offend the woman. But in reality, it was a man trying to pass off as a woman, not because he identifies as one, but because he was tested positive for coronavirus. So he uses his wife's name to buy the ticket. He uses his wife's identification to get through the checkpoints, and he uses the test result vaccination card with his wife's name on it too. So, that's fraud, and fraud. Perpetrated by disguising as the opposite sex. How could that go wrong, right? I'm just saying. I kind of brought a similar subject up not too long ago when in the United States for a little period of time, it's like every 2 years they were redesigning all the money. Like every 2 years. Oh, we're making it harder to counterfeit. We're making it harder for people to counterfeit. So we changed it. Now we got a big president over here. We got this over here like this. We got the strip on here like this. And then 2 years later, oh, now we changed it to where it's like this and it's like this and it's like this and this is over here. And then a couple years later, oh, now we're changing it again like this and this and this and this. We're making it harder for them to counterfeit. No, what you're doing is you're confusing people, and now they don't know what's new money, old money, fake money, what? So the counterfeiters were counterfeiting what? The new money? No, because it was too hard to counterfeit. Just counterfeit the old money because nobody can tell the difference anymore. So they just, that's an old bill. Okay, I'll take that. Too many variances cause confusion and makes it hard to identify things. And that, my folks and friends, has been the Punchlines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we need to put some more music into your ear holes because we are, we're getting kind of close to another break here, so we're going to do a real quickin'. How about that? This band must have been formed, put together during the lockdowns, and they were pissed. Okay? I'm telling you right now, they were pissed. I played a song in the first hour by them, was called Control. This hour I'm playing one called Virus. The name of the band is Candemic. Think they're a little upset. I think so. But anyway, they downloaded. They sent me a bunch of their music. As I said, you can attach music to an MP3 to an email. Wow, I can't talk today. And send it to newmusic@alienxradio.com. That's what Candemic did. So Virus on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space, followed by a sports update with the Prospect.
Right now, so try with a silence. Those little molecules you don't see, atoms, not that disease. Ready when you're ready to give open possibilities. I'm watching everything from a flying cookie disk. Love is contagious, miles a symptom, ancient vibration. Kiss to the kingdom, it's alright, you can still make it right. Just find a way to enjoy living contagiously high, high, high.
Like a virus that keeps on multiplying in a world that keeps on lying. I'm contagious, like a virus that keeps on denying the life's worth the fighting for.
What is worth and what is not? 24/7, what I'm dying for. Stop. Too much thinking, my head's explode. Puff. I'm the world smart like Elon Musk, so chop chop. Follow my dream since day one. Wake up and run, life begun. My words, Thompson machine gun. Keep your mask on, fight for your freedom. High like an eagle for no reason. Zero needle, wish I know Jesus. Got a couple of questions in mind. One is why? Bye bye man in black tie. If it doesn't kill me, 45. Peace, love, unity, my lullaby. Now is night time, need a pint or maybe loads. See you later planet Earth, bye.
I'm contagious, like a virus that keeps on multiplying in a world that keeps on lying. I'm contagious, like a virus that keeps on denying the lives worth the fighting for. I'm contagious, like a virus that keeps on multiplying in a world that keeps on lying. I'm contagious, like a virus that keeps on denying the lives worth the fighting for.
Number 71 Papa Golf, good.
And there was anybody above us that passed us like 30 seconds ago?
I used to be a nice girl. Until Alien Stone took me for a ride in his mothership. Now I'm an intergalactic hottie. Thank you, Alien Stone.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the weekly sports update with the Prospect on Alien X Radio. Imagine this, it's your sports annual draft. Teams are clamoring and jockeying for position to call your name. Your name is finally called, and you make your way to the stage to grab that personalized uniform and smile for the cameras as your journey to the big leagues has reached its conclusion. Now imagine if you didn't want to be picked at all, like to the point that you're practically begging teams not to call your name. That's what 18-year-old Logan Mailloux did in this past NHL draft. The teenager had a bit of a brush with police in Sweden, and that made the difference of wanting to be picked and sitting this one out. Last year, Mailloux was on Snapchat showing a picture to his teammates of him and a woman basically having sex. The photo was taken without the woman's consent, so she went to the police. Mailloux was devastated once he returned to North America, and as the word got out to the teams of his actions, one by one they turned their backs on him, causing him to do something unprecedented. He renounced himself from the draft, which was odd because he was still eligible to be picked. The happy ending of the story is that the Montreal Canadiens that reportedly took a chance on him and drafted him with the 31st pick. Mailloux took to social media discussing his displeasure of being drafted, saying in part, quote, "The NHL draft should be one of the most exciting landmark moments in a player's career, and given the circumstances, I don't feel I have demonstrated strong enough maturity or character to earn the privilege," end quote. That is actually a classy move on his part for owning up to his mistakes, and the Canadiens for looking past that and taking a chance on defenseman. Good luck to Logan in his hockey future. Not since the Washington football team changed their name from the Redskins to, well, the Washington football team. We're still trying to figure that one out. Has the sports world been altered thanks to a team's name change? After Washington changed their name last year amid harsh criticism, the Cleveland baseball team have officially undergone a name change. So say goodbye to the Indians and say hello to the Guardians. The name was reportedly derived by the landmark stone edifices that flank both sides of the Hope Memorial Bridge called Traffic Guardians. Wherever you get your inspirations, fine by me, I guess. Well, tune in next week for more sports. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right. Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow. The highly anticipated rock anthem of 2021 has arrived. The Dead Daisies return with Like No Other off the chart-topping album Holy Ground. Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldrich, David Lowy, and Tommy Klepetos unleash Like No Other 2021. Get the album Holy Ground now and request Like No Other 2021 on your rock station. And check out tour dates kicking off June 23rd at thedeaddaisies.com. Holy Ground, like no other 2021. The Dead Daisies 2021 is about to get louder.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio. Resistance is futile.
Report. We're in standard orbit, Captain. Good work, Mr. Tukok. What the hell are we doing in the 21st century? There's something we need to do. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't mess around with the space-time continuum. Captain, I've located the signal. Put it on speaker.
You're tuned in to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Well, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. You have been beamed aboard and are now inside the mothership for the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
That's right, folks. You are inside the mothership for the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space, and I am your host, Alien Stone, broadcasting live into your Vajir holes on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, and in syndication and replay around the world on stations like 920, WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, and WRPR Rat Pack Radio, as well as many, many others. Wherever you're listening in the world, you can always give me a call live on the air at 1-313-444-8919. That's the Alien X lines, 1-313-444-8919. You can also Skype me at AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you would be wrong. We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern every Monday. If you're just now tuning in, you're late. That's okay, though. We don't judge. Continuing it, well, we don't judge, but yet I continue to yell at you about it. Anyway, folks, there is a segment on our other broadcast, which is called Inside the Mothership, which airs at 12 noon Eastern every Sunday on Alien X Radio and our fine affiliate stations. There is a segment on there called Just a Few Questions. Started off a long time ago and just a way to get to know my new co-host. It was about, 3.5 minutes long. It's a wild card every week now. We have no idea what circumstances I'm going to put you in. No idea how inappropriate it's going to be, but it will be on the inappropriate scale at some point. If you're easily offended, then you're going to be extremely easily offended. Remember, it's all in fun, folks. Anyway, I'm going back in time to July 28th, 2019. I gotta get the full title here. Sometimes it drives me crazy the way it doesn't give me the full title. The way it cuts stuff off on the screen. Am I not gonna be able to find it fast enough? It's already not fast enough. What am I talking about? I should have found it already by now. Anyway, folks, I don't know. The beginning of it, anyway, is called the Just Us League and the Something. Drives me insane. Well, we'll find out here in a moment. The Justice League and the something. Not the Justice League. The Just Us League. And let's go ahead and just get to it, okay? I'm done talking. I've been talking since I got here. I must have been vaccinated with a phonograph needle. Anyway, folks, it's just a few questions on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. All right.
And now it's time to answer just a few questions.
We haven't done this like 100 times or anything, have we? I still stepped on the vocals there. What the hell? Welcome to Just a Few Questions, everybody. It's that weekly segment where I make somebody feel uncomfortable or I just take you someplace that you never would have thought you'd be. I go someplace, I don't know. You said it before, like I just go into my mind and you have no idea what is in there. You have no idea.
You just go off on these tangents, man. These little journeys.
I wonder what would happen if I actually like tried to write it like all week long. If it would be as good.
It's gonna be a book someday, I'm telling you.
I'm thinking I should come up with a game like Cards Against Humanity. Something like that, but just a few questions.
Possible.
I got them all saved.
It's possible.
I got them all saved. Anyway, welcome everybody to Just a Few Questions. This episode is being brought to you by Igor's Lube, located at www.igorslube.com. Igor introduces the final ingredient for love. It's Igor's Lube. From squeaky hinges and dry, flaky elbows to naked games of Twister and doing it, everything is smoother with Igor's Lube. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook. That's Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow at Igor's Lube. That's www.igorslube.com. All right, so here we go. You ready?
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Now, this one's very much like a story, so I'm going to have to do a lot of reading. You ready? Here we go. You have seen the posts, and you have heard the story. You believed it was just a rumor or fake news, but now you are convinced otherwise. Since the 50s, there has been a nagging question that has been answered many different ways by many different officials, but the truth is out there. So you have decided that you will join the people in their raid on Area 51. So on Friday, September 20th, you will join thousands from around the world to try to forcefully gain access to the legendary facility. First, you must pack up all your gear. You grab your tent, clothes, food, wallet, phone, keys, and smokes. In addition to this gear, you may choose 5 other items to bring along from the list below. Remember, you can only choose 5 of these items. 1, a tinfoil hat to keep the aliens from controlling your mind. A sleeping bag to keep you warm on a desert night. A toothbrush to sharpen and use as a shank if you get arrested and thrown into an unknown government prison. A gun is number 4 for protection against the government agents. 5, a loudspeaker and a loop of the president's speech from the movie Independence Day to play before the charge to energize and motivate the group. 6, a water bottle, to drink on in the hot desert sun. 7, a movie-ready Chewbacca costume complete with bandolier and laser crossbow, because the Facebook footage of Chewbacca raiding Area 51 would be awesome. 8, a bulletproof vest to keep the government bullets out of your chest. 9, some random hot chick that you met on Facebook on the Facebook event who said that if you brought her along, she would do anything but pay for nothing. The do anything part, of course, would be the reason why. And 10, a taser for protection against your own group. So, tinfoil hat, sleeping bag, toothbrush, a gun, a loudspeaker, water bottle, Chewbacca costume, bulletproof vest, random chick, taser. 5 of those.
All right, so we're going to go with the aluminum hat.
You're going with the tin hat.
Tin hat.
All right.
We're going to go with the gun.
We're going to go with the gun.
We're going to go with the bulletproof vest.
Bulletproof vest.
We're going to go with the water.
Go with the water.
And
one more.
And
you're left with sleeping bag, toothbrush, Chewbacca costume, random chick, and taser.
I'll just go with the random chick. Why not?
Random chick. Some random chick that you met on the Facebook event who said that if you brought her along, she would do anything but pay for nothing. The do anything part would be your reason. Okay.
Right.
Wildcard answer you did not choose was your 1979 vintage and signed I Love You Sigourney Weaver Alien, the movie t-shirt. Your bonus question. Without letting your friends and family in on your adventure, who would you trust to tell? Someone will need to know that you were there when filling out your missing persons report.
You.
Me. Okay, you're just going to tell me.
Yep.
What if I'm with you?
We both can't go.
Oh, you're right. Someone has to stay behind. Someone has to wear the yellow shirt. Someone has to wear the red shirt.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Makes sense.
All right, so I can't believe I forgot to do this at the beginning, so I'm not going to forget to do it this time.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Question number 2 is... You were expecting to arrive and be joined by thousands of scientists, UFO enthusiasts, and alien investigators. But instead, when you arrived, it just looks like an outdoor Comic-Con with camping. People are in costumes like Jedis, Star Trek officers, superheroes, and many assorted aliens and sci-fi characters. There are also many street performers, game booths, vendor tents, and food trucks. It's like Comic-Con, the Renaissance Festival, and the State Fair all rolled up in one. What do you do? What? Oh, what right now do you see as the downside? A, your stomach can't handle carnival food and toilet paper was not on your list of gear.
Yep. Stop right there.
B, you didn't wear your Chewbacca costume. C, you have never been able to knock all of the milk bottles off of the pedestal to win your framed Iron Maiden mirror. Or D, you will all most likely be cut in half by machine gun fire the following morning.
A,
your stomach. No toilet paper. Not worried about the gunfire.
No.
But
no,
you
got my bulletproof vest.
That's
Not
right.
worried about it.
So you can't eat the carnival food because you don't have the proper...
Don't got the proper cleanup material.
You got the tools for the job.
Right.
Wild card answer you did not choose. You just saw your boss there, and if he sees you, he will know that you lied and did not take the day off to get your scrotal tuck. Excuse me.
Scrotal tuck?
I need to take the day off. I have some elective surgery scheduled. I'm getting a scrotal tuck. Keeps getting stuck in the lawn chair. And your bonus question, it's kind of a big one, by the way. Bonus question. You just seen a chick dressed as Lilu from The Fifth Element. Her outfit is spot on from the white straps to the orange hair. You start walking closer to say hi, and as you draw nearer, you start to notice a few things. The straps are dingy. Her hair is matted. Her makeup is smeared. She's staggering and holding an empty upside-down beer can. You stop just as the two of you make eye contact. You can tell by the look in her eyes that she is completely and totally batshit crazy. What do you do next? A, run like hell.
The bonus question.
This is the bonus question. B, get her number. C, ask her back to your tent. Or D, get her a Zima and a shot of razzmatazz schnapps from the beer tent.
I'm going to go with D.
You're just going to fear some more alcohol and leave.
Yep.
I got you.
Out.
That's a pretty good idea.
See you later.
All right, then.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3 is... Wow. What a night. Well, today we make our run at Area 51. They can't stop all of us. We are thousands strong. You exit your tent to see that over half of your group has bugged out during the night. And most of who remain are either hung over or too drunk to emerge from their tent. Just like that, thousands became hundreds. And now all that's left is you, a midget named Jose dressed as Yoda, a 350-pound Superman, Mr. T, batshit crazy Lilu, and her giant pet possum Stanley. You decide to form a new group.
Giant
pet possum
Stanley.
Stanley. That's right. So, you decide to form a new group, kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy or the Avengers. Since it's just the 6 of you, you will be known as the Just Us League. Get it? The Just Us League. Oh, that's terrible. So like in any great action film, our heroes, the Just Us League, run into danger. But you all catch a huge break. It's now Saturday, and all of the guards have the day off. You walk right in. Really? Okay, so you walk right in. As you all walk down a long hallway, you see a giant hologram floating in a great room just ahead. Fire and electricity is randomly spouting out as steam rises up from underneath. The hologram turns around, and it is a giant head of Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah! Shut in! It shouts out and looks down at your team. Who dares disturb the great and powerful Ozzy? A burst of flames, and 350-pound Superman passes out. Mexican midget Yoda runs back down the hallway and out into the desert. Lilu puts Stanley on the ground, and the rest of you prepare to battle with hologram Ozzy. Just then, the possum pulls a curtain aside to reveal the person operating the Ozzy hologram. You all shout, Sharon! You grab Sharon Osbourne, and as she struggles, you ask her, so where are the aliens, Sharon? She says, we moved them decades ago, you fools. Do you really think that we would keep the aliens right here where you thought they've been the whole time? You say, so this was all covered up decades ago? She says, yes, and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Now let's see who you really are, Sharon. You pull off her mask, and who is it? A, inventor of the internet, Al Gore. B, ancient alien enthusiast, Giorgio Tsoukalos. You know it's not aliens, but it's aliens. The big hair, that guy. C, Terry Crews. Or D, holographic Tupac.
I'm saying it's holographic Tupac.
It's holographic Tupac.
Yeah. Gangsta.
The wild card answer you did not choose was that it was Igor from www.igorslube.com. Bonus question. How badly do you want to see this movie now?
I want to see the hologram Tupac. Heck yeah. Down.
Holograph Tupac, holograph Ozzy.
Is it done yet?
It's going to be awesome, yes. And that has been Just a Few Questions. You know, I've got well over 100 episodes of Just a Few Questions. So when I play the classic episodes, it's been a while since I've, heard that particular one. That one was 2019. And sometimes, I don't remember all this, and then it's recorded and sent out, and then I heat this down the road. What? That happened. Whatever. It's like ridiculous. But that's called Just a Few Questions, and it airs live each and every Sunday during Inside the Mothership, which airs at 12 noon Eastern on this fantastic station and our affiliates. Going to take a short break and pause in the action for station identification. Actually, no. You know what? No. I refuse. I'm going to play a song first. Then we'll take a short break and pause in the action for station identification. Why? Because I got so much of this new music that I want to play today. And, I got to apologize, too, to a lot of you. When you hear something you don't like, I do apologize, because I haven't listened to all of this. Some of it I just grab and throw on there. Why not, right? Why not? I say things that offend people. Why not play music that's... Ugh. No, I'm just kidding. This is a song... Actually, this has been submitted to me many times. and I keep deleting it. Not because it sounds bad, because I've never downloaded it to listen to it, because remember I'm very adamant about you guys including the name of your band. Well, if the name of your band is something that would trick me into not thinking it's the name of your band, I was tricked, okay? It was confusing, and it tricked me. I'm not saying you should change the name of your band, but you should maybe say, the name of the band is... Because I kept getting this email. I get them from all these different promotional things that send us, managers and stuff, One of them is like Heavy Metal Toad, something or other. I can't remember what it is, but I get them from all these different things. So 3 times in a row, I got a submission from the Daily Spreadsheets. And I'm like, the Daily Spreadsheets is just supposed to be one of those things where, they're putting out a bunch of stuff. And it always said the name of the song, but never the name of the band. And I ain't got time for this. Well, I'm sorry. I have learned that the name of the band is the Daily Spreadsheets. My bad! So here it is, the Daily Spreadsheets on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space, and I Walk Alone.
I walk alone, nobody else will sing my song, fulfill my pride, a boiling train, she quakes in mines, I left the race, my golden sky. When my soul became unsigned, there's a beautiful surprise for me. My brain explodes, I believe I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go. When my soul became unsigned, there's a beautiful surprise for me. My brain explodes, I believe I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go. I walked alone, nobody else will sing my song, fulfill my pride, a boiling train, she quakes in mines, I left the race, my golden sky, golden sky.
All the movies that are made in Japan have monsters in them. Monsters are just taking care of business on Tokyo, boy. They just, whoo, and like it makes me wonder, like what would be a Japanese insurance commercial over there in Japan? Can you imagine a widow trying to collect on her husband's policy? Tell me once again, Mrs. Okachaba, how did Hideo die? Well, he was bitten in half by Godzilla. Oh, that is most unfortunate because as I see by your policy, he was only covered for Rodan and the giant behemoths.
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe, and I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
It's about to start getting pretty hot outside. I think it's time I have a professional check out my air conditioning unit.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
They specialize in light commercial and residential service and installation. They even do hot water tanks.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Just check out this deal.
Complete installation of the iWave R air purifier for only $600. It kills mold, bacteria, and viruses while reducing odors and allergens.
Contact Eric at 313-920-2325. Again, that's Eric at 313-920-2325. Or get a hold of Dave at 248-345-8196. Again, that's Dave at 248-345-8196. 8196. Look for them on Facebook at Freedom Heat Cool. Call today for a free estimate.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube.
I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out?
Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube.
I got dry, flaky elbows.
Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube.
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
I used to be a nice girl. Until Alien Stone took me for a ride in his mothership. Now I'm an intergalactic hottie. Thank you, Alien Stone.
Hi, I'm Barry, owner-operator of Barry's Barometer Barn. Lately, I bet you've been lying awake at night asking yourself, how many barometers do I really need? Well, at Barry's Barometer Barn, we think you need more than one. Otherwise, we're gonna go out of business. Remember, at Barry's Barometer Barn, we don't know the meaning of high-pressure sales. Come on, folks, buy another barometer.
Hi, everybody. Are you tired of feeling sluggish all the time? Frequent bathroom breaks cutting into your workday? Can't sleep at night? Try Colovax. Colovax is a new technology that takes the power of a shop vac and uses it to thoroughly clean out your insides.
With its patented technology, Colovax cuts your bathroom visits down to once a month.
My name is Russ Russellford, and I use the Colovax once every 2 weeks to keep me limber. Now I can play catch with my son all day and never get tired or have to poop. Colovax really sucks ass. In a good way.
Colovax has not been clinically tested, so when considering Colovax, the following side effects may include goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spell, intense bouts of rage, severe depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent fart, anal fissures, and loss of hair and teeth.
If you use Colovax, please contact a physician if you experience any goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spell, intense bouts of severe depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent farts, anal fissures, loss of hair and teeth.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's all-new chocolate chip cigarettes. The only cigarettes that give you cavities while you're waiting for the lung cancer to set in.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Come in.
Here's your morning briefing, sir.
Yeah, you forgot my toilet tweet.
Don't you remember? You're not allowed to tweet anymore, sir.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's okay, sir. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I hate Mondays. Not much to do when you're in the office of the former president.
Well, you could always listen to the radio, sir.
Ah, that's different. What's on?
Oh, I don't know. Would you like me to turn it on?
Why not? Got nothing better to do.
It's the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, Ditzy, call these guys up. See if they want to interview me. It'll be huge.
Resistance is futile, but you can struggle if you like. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Say it, bucko. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919.
Isn't there anything job-related that you should be doing at this particular moment?
You gotta get over this whole jealousy thing. Seriously.
Let's rock this joint!
Alrighty, folks. folks, welcome. It's hour number 3 of the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Third and final hour, folks. That's right. We've already done our turnabout, and we're headed back towards the big blue ball called Earth. And it won't be too long before I beam you back aboard that planet, and you can continue the humdrum little lives that you were functioning in before I picked you up and brought you on this amazing adventure. Okay, maybe I'm overselling things just a little bit. But anyway, folks, hopefully you've been enjoying the music. Hopefully you've been enjoying the silliness. Hopefully you've been enjoying the ridiculousness of just a few questions and the bad movie flashbacks. I actually got an email from somebody one time that was pissed. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. I had to, contact them to explain things to them because apparently they didn't understand. It was in regards to me playing a bad movie flashback of Big Trouble in Little China. He was mad. Said that was not a bad movie. That was one of his favorite movies of all time. He loves Kurt Russell. He loved all of he loved the entire movie, the martial arts, everything. Well, yeah. So did I. That's why I chose it to be featured. If I was actually featuring legitimately bad movies, I'd be like, here's Will Smith's Ali. Boring, okay? Or here's the movie AI. Yeah, those were bad movies, okay? They were supposed to be good movies, okay? But I'm talking about movies that were considered at the time to be hokey, silly, not taken seriously. Why? Because they're entertainment. Sometimes we just want to be entertained, right? We don't need to be dazzled with perfection, okay? I don't need to go and hear the greatest singer, the greatest opera singer in the world to be entertained. I could be entertained in a bar with a decent karaoke singer. Right? Forgot where I was going with all this. Totally forgot where I was going with all that. That was a bad reference, I guess, because it threw me off track big time. I lost total track of what I was talking about. Anyway, folks, that's right. I'm old. See the glasses? See the white beard? See the 80s t-shirt? Think about that. Look at the bar behind me. Does that look like a modern bar? Looks like something you'd see like in medieval times, actually. I'm not that old. So we're going to put some music into your ear holes. There will be an episode of Just a Few Questions coming up this hour is the bird called Life Son of a Beach. Yes. We'll be taking a little trip to the beach. And we will discuss and go over all of the things that can and will happen during said trip. But first, like I said, we need to put some music in your ear holes. And I'm going back to that new music folder to see if there's anything else that well, there's a few things in here I have not played yet today. This is from a man, Sir Martin of Mad. Drag Me to the Water. And we actually drug him over the water a couple years ago when he flew across this planet Earth to come to the studio for the 36 Hours of Alien Xmas. But King Voodoo is the name of the band. Drag Me to the Water on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
time is now. It's coming. Drag me to the water and bury me deep. I got a wretched soul that longs to sleep. Bring me to the slaughter, another one of your sheep. I've got an aching heart that longs to be alone. Ring the bells to sound the warning. Break the mold to keep your soul in. Hold your head up under the tension. This fight is their invention. Our time is now. It's coming. Drag me to the water and bury me deep. I got a wretched soul that longs to sleep. Bring me to the slaughter, another one of your sheep. I've got an aching heart that longs to be alone. Drag me to the water and bury me deep. I got a wretched soul that longs to sleep. Bring me to the slaughter, another one of your sheep. I've got an aching heart that longs to be alone.
People are rebroadcasting this thing over state lines. I think it's time to bring in the feds. This is FCC jurisdiction.
When you feel like you're lost and you need someone, I'll be there to pick you up when you feel down. When you need me, I'll be around. I'm coming home to you. I know it's hard sometimes, you know I feel it too. But don't you worry, 'cause I'm coming home to you. 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 I'm coming home to you.
Got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8990. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Come on. Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
Shogun of Harlem.
And once again, it's time for the Punchlines. The Punchlines, as always, being brought to you by Igor's Lube and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. From dry, flaky elbows to getting your hand unstuck from a gravy boat, there is nothing like Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow because everything is smoother with Igor's Lube. And now the Punchlines. Folks, do y'all remember Fabio? You know what I'm talking about? Fabio? He was the guy that posed for all those romance model. He was a romantic. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? A romance novel cover model. There, that's what I'm trying to say. Wow. Everybody's like, oh, well, he's not smart. No, nobody cares, right? They got that chiseled romantic heartthrob look that goes on the cover of a novel. Great, right? So he's got a job. Everybody's got a job. Well, people take a day off and they go to the park, and then they decide to ride a roller coaster. You all remember that? It was a long time ago, and Fabio was on the roller coaster, and unfortunately, while coming down the hill, a bird flew in front of his face and then directly into his face. And everybody thought he had a major accident when he got off because his nose was busted all up, blood all over in his face. There's blood splattered on the person sitting behind him, and it was a bird. Everybody's like, well, damn, it must have been, what was it, a pterodactyl? Was it a goose? What the hell? When you're coming at that kind of speed in a bird, it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could have been a robin for all you know. I don't know what kind of bird hit him, but his face was blown out, right? Fast forward, brand new video going viral. Go check it out. I'm sure you can find it. You know the slingshot ride that stupid people ride? Yeah, I said stupid people. Come on now, guys. You're stretching a bungee cord with a lawn chair attached to it, essentially, and then you're strapping yourself in, and you're going to shoot it up into the air, and then it's going to stretch, and then it's going to shoot you back down, and then you're going to bounce back and forth a couple. No, I'm not into that. But anyway, folks, they usually got cameras so they can watch, the people screaming in terror as this is happening. And of course, as soon as they go up, they're flying at a hell of a velocity. And a seagull, it could be a seagull. I don't know. It could be a pigeon. I don't know. I'm not a. What is the word? A bird. I'm gonna say birdologist. I know that's not the word. But it flies, and just like right into this girl's neck, okay? Now, total no injuries whatsoever to the woman. It didn't hurt her. But because it's still flying upwards, it was because of the force, the G-force, the bird was just like plastered across her neck with the wings spread out, head up like on the side of her neck, stuck there, And she's screaming, there's a bird flew in my face, bird flew in my face, oh my God, oh my God. And finally she just reaches up and grabs the bird, almost like the way a professional would hold one of these birds. Like, grabs it right where it's supposed to and just kind of tosses it to the side, which you see it clearly flying away. So the bird's okay, the woman's okay. But if it happened to Fabio, it can happen to you. Just saying, watch out for birds. Okay? Birds are bad news. They like to fly in your face and stuff. And that, my friends, has been the Punchlines. And now I bring you the brand spanking this new episode of Just a Few Questions, aired just yesterday during Inside the Mothership, 12 noon Eastern on Alien X Radio and our fine, fantastic affiliates around the world. This episode is called Life is a Son of a Beach, and it's from 7/25/2021. Without further delay, here it is on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
And now it's time to answer just a few questions.
That's right, folks. It is once again time to strap yourself in, not strap one on, but strap yourselves in and brace yourselves for a bumpy ride through the galaxy known as Just a Few Questions. I'm Alien Stone.
I'm here.
You're here. He's on the chopping block.
I'm over there.
Yes. Today we have over here and over there answering questions right here. Far. You are near and he is far. That's good. I like that. But if we were over there, he would be near and you would be far, even though you would still be in the same place.
It's true.
And now would be now.
It would still now be now. Be now, be now, be now, be now.
That's right. So are you ready to answer just a few questions brought to you by Igor's Lube?
Right now?
Right now. Now.
I'm ready now.
Look for it like Igor's Lube on
I was
Facebook.
ready.
And at www.igorslube.com.
I'm not ready now.
Okay.
I was ready then now, but not now.
How about now?
Not now.
Okay, how about now?
Stretches. Do
Now
some
I am.
stretches.
Really?
I'll never be ready. But
Let's go, really? No, not now. No. What was that, Barton? I'm sorry, I was talking over you like
He
a
was
bad
stretching.
person.
stretching, getting ready, limbering up, but I shall never be ready.
Limbered or lubed?
Lubered.
Both, either and or.
Interchangeable.
It's called lubeboard.
Easy comes, easy goes here.
If you're limber, it makes it easier to lube other parts that are harder to reach for people who are less limber.
Also works with putting on your own suntan lotion.
So, folks. Oh, my God. Good thing we start early now, because, like... Here we go.
There's 5 minutes right there.
Question number one.
Question number one. Question number one. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining.
Hotter than Satan's taint outside.
It is. So don't forget to use Igor's Skin Bridge Cooling Gel with the roll-on applicator.
Mm-hmm.
Got a sweaty taint? That'll take care of it. So it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. And there isn't a cloud in the sky. Today is not the day to spend indoors watching TV or putting together your Lego Millennium Falcon.
Yes, it is.
No way.
The air conditioning on.
You got to get outside and enjoy the weather before the skies open back up and drops an ocean of rain on your plans. Where are some of your Where are some of your outdoor activities? Here are some of the outdoor activities you might want to consider for your day.
Oh.
So here's a few choices for you to things that you might want to plan for your nice day outside today.
It's a nice day out.
So one would be hiking or backpacking in the woods.
Not doing that.
2 would be riding your bike on a bike trail.
Sounds like work. Nope.
3. 3 would be pee in the backyard like you did as a kid.
Sounds like a good time. What's D?
4, go to a beach party. 5, skydiving from a hot air balloon.
Definitely ain't doing that dumbass shit. So. Who in the hell would do that?
I almost can tell by the
that's
laughing that Martin's
dumb.
just agreeing with you.
Yes.
I mean, it's a balloon. Why did you even get in it?
Right, you got in it in the first place, stupid.
Right.
And then you went, now you want to jump back out? Why don't you land it first?
No, exactly, Timmy. Okay.
The balloon is keeping you from falling, and then you jump out.
And let me explain something to you. If something happens up there where the thing does go down, you're in a basket, okay? You deserve to go down, okay?
With fire above you.
You don't get a parachute when you decide to go into a big old freaking rubber bubble. Retard.
And there's a tank of flammable fluid.
Dumasses. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
No.
Wow.
But that's definitely not going to go on.
No.
I'm just letting you know.
No lessons were learned from me.
Right.
6. A Speedo and bikini front yard twister with the neighbors. And with a 55-gallon drum of Igor's Lube, of course. Or 7. A quiet picnic in the park. So, it's hiking and backpacking.
No.
Riding your bike. Peeing in the backyard. Going to a beach party. Skydiving from a hot air balloon. Speedo and bikini front yard twister party with the neighbors and a 55-gallon drum of Igor's Lube, or a quiet picnic in the park. And we already pretty much know where you're going. So, Sir Martin of Mad, which of those things interest you?
Wait, is there a wild card?
Not for this part, no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can we combine answers? Make up our own?
You can do whatever you want. It's just a few questions.
All right, because I'm going to just combine a few.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Go ahead, Martin. You tell me what you're going to do, and I'm going to tell you which 3 I'm going to combine.
I know. I've seen my neighbours, so I definitely won't be doing the twister thing.
No
That is not
twister.
I don't ride bikes, even though camping is good, but I like the beach party idea. So I will be going with the beach party option. Thank you very much.
All right, Martin's going with he's going to the beach. Just simple it, just like that. He's like, there's a beach party. I'm in.
Boom. That's it.
Done.
Party. Hey.
Every time I think of a beach party, I think of the one from Police Academy.
Yes.
That's the one I think about every single time. Every time, dude. All right, so let's hear your creative.
I am going to also go to the beach party.
All right.
Where I know I'm going to have a great time.
Okay.
So therefore, when I get home, guess what? We're probably not going to make it inside. So we're going to pee in the backyard.
Okay.
Okay. And then, when I'm in the backyard, the neighbor's probably letting the dog out. And then we'll just invite them casually. Hey, you want to play some Naked Twister with some Igor's Lube? If they're down, they're down. If they're not, they're not. I'm not particularly saying I'd have a good time with it or not. But, it just sounds like something that might just happen. So.
All right. So you are going to go to the beach party.
Come home and pee
in the backyard and invite the neighbors to a naked twister party.
Well, pray that they're not letting the dog out while I'm peeing. Because then we would have to invite them to a naked twister party.
No, then all you got to do is you got to make sure you assert yourself when you look at the dog and kick the grass behind you.
Right.
Like the dogs do.
Right.
Make sure he knows who's boss. Okay. Don't smell his butt, though.
No.
No. You might not be done.
Exactly.
Continuing on question number 1, what are some of the reasons you might not be able or want to do these things?
D-Unit, you go first.
First, hiking. You can make up your own, but is it A, there's a hole in your hiking shoes?
Yep, that's why.
Or B, you have several vehicles, so walking is stupid.
Thank you.
You got that one?
I got that one. 100%.
D-Unit says that he's got several vehicles.
Exactly.
Which one for you, Sir Martin and Mad?
Definitely will not be jumping out of the balloon under under observations. As formally said.
What was your reason for not hiking?
Reason for not? We're just going through hiking. Because I can't be bothered.
You can't be bothered with it. So it's basically the same as what he said, really. I mean, you probably have vehicles and you just don't need to be, because walking is stupid.
What's the point?
Right. No, we got to do that. Screw that.
I mean, they make super things for super lazy people now.
Right. So now we'll start with Sir Martin of Mad with biking. What are the reason why you do not want to go biking? Is it A, you have 2 flat tires? Or B, staying indoors has made your ass bigger than the seat?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with B.
Go with B. Sir Martin
That's
of Mad's
funny.
big ass, and you don't want it to be all up inside you like a bike without a seat, right?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
like a bike is like sitting on a razor blade anyway, so it's like no. And I can't ride a bike anyway because it's a bike, so no.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because you had elephantitis of the nuts.
That's it. Yeah.
That's why I can't ride a bike.
You throw them over your shoulder or put them in the basket.
Stand up only.
Can't you put them in the basket? Oh, okay. So not riding a bike for you, sir?
2 flat tires.
2 flat tires, okay. So now you again, sir, unit of D. Why would you not pee in the backyard? A, the neighbors like to watch. Or B, you have a toilet and you're a grown-up now.
I'm going to have to go because of my previous thing of combining that one and choosing that one.
And you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
There is no reason why you wouldn't do it. You might do it
Exactly.
just because. You might be standing in front of the toilet ready to go and you know, wait a minute. No.
only-
Something's wrong here.
Yeah, let's just
And
go outside. Yeah.
Gotcha. The bushes are better for it. They look nice. The flowers are growing.
Mhm.
I get it. Okay.
Got to mark my turf.
Sir Martin of Mad, why aren't you peeing in the backyard?
Why am I not? I am peeing in the backyard.
You are? Just cause?
I am because I've now just found out that I've lost the keys, so I can't get in the house. So I
Gotcha.
now have no option. And it's my damn yard. I do what I like.
It's my backyard and I'll do what I want to.
See, he was probably scratching his head earlier when we were talking about the peeing in the backyard as though it was something unusual because he probably does it all the time.
Right.
It's just normal.
Right.
You save water that way.
A little funnel.
What might be some of the reasons why you wouldn't go to the beach party? We're going to start with who went first?
Mad Martin.
Mad Martin. You're going to go first. Why wouldn't you go to the beach party? Is it that the sand is too hot and there's no shade, or you don't have any friends who can go out in public wearing a swimsuit?
Yes.
All of the above.
All of the above.
It's too hot, the sand, there's no shade, and all your friends look terrible in Speedos. All look like they're smuggling squirrels.
Smuggling squirrels. Should be dragged back into the water.
I'm gonna go with both as well.
Okay, all the above. Those are the reasons why you wouldn't go. If there were reasons.
If there were reasons.
If there were reasons. Okay, so back to you again, Sir Unit of D. Why are some of the reasons that you wouldn't go skydiving besides what we already said? A, your paralyzing fear.
Bingo.
Or B, you're severely allergic to gravity and crashing to the ground.
Bingo.
That's the way you say it so you don't sound like a wussy.
Exactly.
You don't say, I have paralyzing fear. You say, I'm severely allergic to gravity and crashing to the ground.
Yes.
Makes it come out in hives and everything.
It does. You want to see some cold sweats?
Yeah, make me jump
Then I wouldn't get into a hot air balloon if you paid me $1 million. No way.
$1 million.
Wouldn't do it, man.
Not gonna do
Wouldn't
it.
do it.
I'm not gonna fly around in something that could be taken out with a kid with a pea shooter.
I think 100 million was like questionable.
Questionable.
Well, there is an amount of money they can give you as long as I keep my eye on the horizon. There is a certain amount of money.
And like I say, 100 million was questionable.
It would have to actually be there and for real for me to even
Exactly.
contemplate. So there's no way to project an amount. It would have to actually be there, and then I would have to make that decision. All right. So, Martin of Mad, why are you not going to skydive?
B,
because you are severely allergic to gravity and crashing to the ground.
That's it, yeah.
So now we back to Mad Martin again?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing everybody twice. I don't know why. Because it was so good the first time.
I just picked up on that.
Sloppy second.
He just picked up on that, and then he put it back down because it was so heavy. Bathing suit twister with the neighbors. Why would you not want to do that? Is it A, you are all out of Igor's lube?
Yes.
Or B, your neighbors are all over 350 pounds and covered with body hair, and so are their husbands?
Yes.
B. Definitely B.
And so are their husbands.
Yes.
See, your reason? That's the trouble with tribbles. They get really big.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. All of you above on that one. Back to you again. Why is it that you would not go on a picnic? You don't have a basket, and you used all your sandwich baggies for selling weed. Or
so stupid.
Your name is not Yogi or Boo Boo.
Hey, yo, Boo Boo. I ate this brownie from this guy with the little colored shirt. You know, I feel a little funny.
I can taste the colors, Yogi.
I'm feeling like I'm not going to touch the ground.
I might vomit.
Why are you not going to that picnic?
Hey, yo. Where's that river at? I need to get to drink. I got to cut them out. I feel like I just ate a cat.
Because your name is not Yogi or Boo Boo?
Because my name is not Yogi or Boo Boo.
Gotcha. Sir Martin Van, why are you not picnicking?
It's because I'm not. My name isn't Yogi or Boo Boo.
Gotcha. Very good.
Hey, yo, man, Martin. Get over there and give me that basket. Make sure it's got that funny green stuff in it. Dude, I cannot. That's like the worst.
You're actually now you've gone past Yogi and you're starting to get into Snagglepuss.
Right? It's the same dude.
That's the stage right.
Exit.
That's the stage left even. The bonus question.
Boner question.
If your neighbor lady is 3 feet wide, 3 feet thick, and 5 feet tall, what square footage of surface area will you need to coat with Igor's lube to grease her up? Is it A, 8 feet, B, 16 feet, C, 71 feet, or D, more than you have?
More than I have.
More than that. Yeah, absolutely.
You say more than you have, and you will be right as long as you say less than 71 feet of surface area would be required to grease up on a woman of that size and caliber.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, hang on a minute. I think I'm going to vomit.
The music actually faded out. We went through the whole entire music thing on question number 1.
Question
Bringing us to
number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Oh, this is just insane.
All right.
Stop it.
So, there is a hole in your hiking shoes.
Yep.
Your bike has a flat.
Yep.
You peed indoors. You had a picnic. Wait, you had a panic. That's the totally wrong thing. You had a panic attack just thinking about jumping out of an air balloon.
Word.
Your only pair of Speedos has a mysterious stain, and you don't want to eat outside with the bugs. So, I guess you will be going to the beach party.
Yeah.
There will be hundreds of people there, so it's okay if you don't have any friends. You can make some when you're there. As long as you don't act all creepy, you should be able to make some new ones. Or maybe even hook up with some chick that weighs less than you do for the first time in your life.
Wow.
But first, you need a new swimsuit and a beach towel. Right? You need a swimsuit and a beach towel to go to the beach. So, you have to pick out what swimsuit you're going to get and the beach towel you're going to get.
Spandex.
Is it A,
nothing but spandex,
trunks, Speedos, or a mermaid costume? What are you wearing to the beach party? Trunks, Speedos, or a mermaid costume?
As tempting as a mermaid costume would be, I'm going with trunks.
Trunks. Sir Martin of Mad, how dresseth you?
D-Unit read my mind. I was going to say the exact same thing.
So you're still going to go with trunks?
Still going to go with trunks.
With a picture of the
mermaid.
Little Mermaid on it.
Not the Little Mermaid, because that would be too creepy. But if there was like if there was a mermaid on the side of like the leg or something,
you wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't hate it.
You wouldn't hate it. That's cool. So now your towel that you got to bring with you, is it going to be Spider-Man, SpongeBob, or Terry Crews?
Terry Crews.
Oh, Terry Crews for the win.
And what's it made of? Terry cloth.
Wah, wah.
Only if it comes from Buffalo Bill's house. It's made with actual Terry Crews.
Actual Terry Crews.
Look at those pecs. They look so lifelike.
Wow. What other items will you bring along? Will it be A, your car keys and money in your prison wallet? B, binoculars, megaphone, whistle, and a lifeguard shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Or C, a portable projector with a giant screen and a copy of Jaws on Blu-ray?
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Dude!
So doing that.
Martin just answered. C for Martin.
But what was it? Binoculars?
Binoculars, a megaphone, whistle, and a lifeguard shirt.
See, I'm going to grab that so that way I can gather people to watch the movie.
Everybody out of the water! Everybody out of the water!
Everybody
Like you can
out of the
actually, whenever on the screen they yell everybody out of the water, you can actually get everybody out of the water.
Yep.
Wow. And then everybody has to take a drink.
Yep.
It's drinking and get out of the water.
Every single time.
And every time that the shark eats somebody,
Every
they all have
time
to
you
eat a hot
see a
dog.
shark fin, you got to take a drink.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Or every single time the shark theme starts, you got to take a drink.
Dun, 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 dun. People be hammered on the beach, just hammered,
smashed,
just blown away, dude. So that's you both got the same one, right?
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Yes.
Now,
that's what we're.
What would be really cool is if it was a floating screen out in the water and everybody had to be in tubes out in the water watching, and then you have somebody swim underneath them, touching their feet and stuff.
And then you had like little shark fins, like floating around throughout.
Remote control.
Yes.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome.
They light up in like neon.
And that way, when the real sharks show up, nobody will know.
Exactly.
Until the one guy's like, "Hey, where'd everybody go?"
Somebody owes me money for the rental.
All right, so
the screen wasn't free, bitch.
when you arrive at the beach, you see a very obese woman sunbathing by the water on the largest beach blanket you have ever seen.
It's one of the reasons I'm so happy I'm legally blind.
As you walk past her, what would your appropriate action be? A, walk all the way around her on the beach. B, ask her where she's keeping Han Solo.
Ha 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 ha.
C, shout to the other beachgoers to help you push her back in the water before she dies.
That would be me.
Or D, do nothing. There's a Star Trek movie that says Kirk and his crew are coming back in time to save her. There is a wild card answer. The unit.
Oh,
the unit.
Mate.
Decisions. Walk all the way around
Definitely
her.
wouldn't do that.
Ask her where she's keeping Han Solo.
That
Shout to the other beachgoers, help me push her back in the water before she dies. Or do nothing because there's a Star Trek movie that says Kirk and his crew are coming back in time to save her.
They all those three are perfect. But I'm gonna
hire three other people to give the other
I'm going
three?
with the wild card on this one.
You're going with the wild card.
I want Mad Martin to choose.
Mad Martin. What are you gonna do to Big
Well,
Bertha?
being a Star Trek fan, I'm going to go with that one.
Okay, so D. You pick D. Now D picks the wild card. Call the lifeguard over and tell him you're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah. I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yep, you're going to need a bigger boat. Bonus question!
Another boner! Yeah!
What will you do to protect yourself from the hot sand and damaging UV rays of the sun? A, flip-flops and a scuba suit. B, sandals and a beach umbrella. C, Igor's tasty lickable sunscreen everywhere. Or D, just stand in the shadow of that giant sunbathing woman, but stay alert in case she rolls over. You don't want to end up getting buried in the sand like a leftist's head. Answer, Martin of Mad.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Flip-flops and a scuba suit,
Yeah.
sandals and an umbrella, Igor's tasty, lickable sunscreen, or just stand in that woman's shadow.
As funny as the last one is, I will go for the Eagles sunscreen.
Igor's lickable sunscreen. Tastes like what you want it to.
Oh, dear. Probably it smells like...
You think it, lick it, and taste it.
It's going to taste like sweaty, boiled skin.
Yes! Coincidentally, just like chicken.
I'm going with the sandals.
You're going with the sandals and the beach umbrella.
Yes.
You're just going to chill.
Just going to chill.
Doing shots.
Yup.
Getting hammered.
Yup.
Watching Jaws.
Watching Jaws.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yup.
Bringing us
Question
to...
My megaphone.
After about 10 minutes of listening to children screaming and running around like maniacs, you have decided to move further down the beach. The family-friendly part of the beach is making you not so friendly. You came for relaxation and a good time, not loud-mouthed, unruly kids and their parents. You walk past a fence and a sign that says nude beach. That's the secret void.
Secret void.
Okay. What?
Nude beach.
Yeah, but I missed some stuff. There's missing words for some reason here.
On the paper or?
I missed something.
I'm saying nothing.
I guess this would be... Okay, I guess this is supposed to say, why might you not want to stay at this portion of the beach? Is it A, it's covered with garbage and used condoms? B, it's filled with very old people drooping and sagging? Or C, both?
I'll go straight up and just go with C.
C? Sounds good.
C.
Sounds good because it sounds bad.
All right.
All right. And when you circle it for both of you, it looks like a nipple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And very realistic as well.
Nipple.
So as you run top speed past the naked Golden Girls, you come to what looks like an untouched part of the beach. It looks like you are the first person on this part of the beach ever. That's when you notice the hoof prints in the sand. You start to follow them. You see some very strange lines in the sand on both sides of the prints. Is someone riding a horse and dragging something? Or is it another giant fat lady with dreadlocks? That's when you see it, far away in the distance. A strange creature rooting around in the sand. What the hell is it? It looks like it has horse's legs, an octopus's tentacles, quills like a porcupine, and a shark head. You dig down in the front of your swimsuit and pull out your copy of the Complete Guide to Identifying Mythical Creatures in the Real World, Volume 12. You fumble on over to page 66 and find the creature is the legendary Sharktopus porcupine. What do you do next? A, call the Discovery Channel and get a film crew out there ASAP. B, run right over and see what he's rooting around in the sand for, hoping it's not actually burying an obese woman-sized turd. C, ask if he wants a job battling Cthulhu on stage during a rock show. Or D, ask it to pull up its swimming trunks because it looks like it may have released the Kraken.
Oh, wow.
The Creeping Chaos are not promoting any type of creature that has outside testicles.
Tentacles. Oh, that's right.
It had outside testicles.
That's right. You're right. Well, he could easily be kicked in the nuts.
So if he was...
That's his weakness, see? You can come up and be like, like Rocky,
I'm not gonna be.
like a speed bag.
No, I'm not gonna be No.
Just one good shot. Pow!
I got a strange feeling that would be a little disturbing to some people on stage.
You would like hit it and would like immediately squish flat and it would like squirt you with squid ink.
All right, so I'll invite him on stage.
Okay, so he's part of the rock show.
We'll get him and we'll get the creep. We'll get him in a big old inflatable pool and we'll throw a bunch of Igor's Lube inside of it and we'll let them wrestle.
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
You must last till the end. Give them that show that they want, all the way to the end. You lose early, your family die.
No, sorry. Got dark all of a sudden.
You did.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Okay.
What would you do, Martin?
Martin, what you doing?
I will ask him to pull up his trunks and then ask him to join in that said wrestling match with Cthulhu to open up for the Creeping Chaos.
Beautiful. And the winner of that fight has to go up against the creep. Who's gonna win?
Right.
He's got those big old girthy fingers. That's checkmate. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Gosh.
The bonus question.
Another bonus question?
Yeah.
I don't know if a man can take this at my age.
The complete guide to identifying mythical creatures in the real world also includes the creatures' mating calls. What is it for the sharktopus and porcupine? Is it A, woof woof, B, ow, C, any cockle-doo, or D, here sharktopus and porcupine, here sharktopus and porcupine?
I'll go with that one.
You go with that one? You don't want to try to say it, but that's the one.
Yeah.
I even messed up trying to say it, and I wrote it.
Yep.
Mr. Martin the Man, what are you doing?
I will definitely choose that one.
All right.
That's
Here, sharktopus and porcupine.
That's insane.
Here, sharktopus and porcupine. Comes galloping around the corner. I don't know what kind of noise it would make.
But you got to extend the pony.
Yeah, pony. Sharktopus and porcupine. All right. Oh my God, I think it's coming. Oh, no, it's not. And that brings us to lightning strikes.
Ooh.
True or false?
Yes.
Glass can be made from heating sand.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. There was an episode of He-Man where there was a giant spider attacking them, and He-Man rubbed the sand really fast until it melted, and he made giant chunks of glass, and he threw it at the snake, or the giant spider, and made a cage around him, and got him into, like, yeah. That's how I got my science, was He-Man. Number 2. Is quicksand a result of conditions, or is it its own element?
Ooh.
I think it's a result of conditions.
I might just say conditions too, I would assume.
It is a result of conditions. Quicksand consists of any fine granules of any material that happens to be oversaturated with water and can no longer support weight. Yes. I got Google. I do. I got Google. 3. What reacts to the moon? The tides or werewolves?
It's going to be tides because werewolves essentially don't exist.
So I'm going to say both because technically if they did exist, it probably would, and it does affect the tides.
All right, I'm going to ignore his answer. I'm going to go with you, Mr. Martin the Man, and say yes. It's the tides, and this is why, because you almost gave me the reason why. Werewolves aren't real. We know this because they are not in the complete guide to identifying mythical creatures in the real world book series. Pull it out of the front of your swimsuit and shit. Look it up.
Could be. It's coming up on the next edition, 67.
It might be. That's right. Those pages were stuck together.
Giggity.
What's better? Drinking a cold beer on the beach or watching Bikini Beach volleyball out in the wild?
Oh wow. Watching beach volleyball for the win.
Yeah.
Absolutely, guys.
Beach volleyball, yeah. Don't matter where you're watching it.
It's better be out in the wild because things can happen. They're just wearing like bikinis they bought at like the store down the street at Target and stuff like that. They're not wearing professional stuff. So things can break, snap, things can come out. They're not professional. They're falling and jiggling and falling. It's really cool, man. And sponsorships don't put their names over top of things you want to see. Just saying. Number 5.
Thought that one through.
So wrong.
A dance song released in 2000 was called Castles in the Sand or Castles in the Sky?
I'm going to say Castles in the Sand.
I have no idea.
Because I don't know either.
Castles in the Sky.
I
Tricked you on that one. Number 6.
Yeah.
Whiskey or sex on the beach?
Both.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
The answer is both. If you're talking about that fat chick on the beach, you need the whiskey before the sex on the beach.
Right.
Number 7, Aquaman porno title. Phil the Kraken or the Bearded Clam?
Bearded Clam.
You both get a yes because the real answer is it doesn't matter. If it's as bad as Aquaman, it will leave you limp. Number 8, true or false? The sheriff's name in Jaws was Brody.
Yes, true.
Gotta go true.
Yes, it was Sheriff Brody.
Come on, Brody, you gotta close down the beach.
Amnesty means friendship, as you know. No, it means dinner time for the shark. All right, yes or no? In the movie Jaws, was it implied that Richard Dreyfuss's character was playing with himself on the boat while hunting for a shark?
I would
think it was.
Yes.
You both say yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. Was in fact he was playing solitaire. Cooper, quit playing with yourself. Get up here. Okay, I'm at the last one. Beach blanket bingo means what? A, sexual activity on the beach. B, throwing a blanket over someone and beating them with a baseball bat. Sequel number 2. C, a 1965 film starring Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. Or D, all of the above.
This sounds like all of the above to me.
Yeah, I don't know all of the above.
And the answer is all of the above. That is a gamut there of inappropriate to very wholesome and family-like. You know, it's like when you hear a kid go, "That sucks." You're thinking to yourself, "Do you know where the sucks come from?" It's like they got a little kid saying it. It's like whatever, you know. And folks, that has been just a few questions.
Well, the bigger, the better, yeah. She's the one for me. Designer shoes, shirts, and skirts from Barnum and Bailey. Well, she may not be a sight to see. She's the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. Well, big hips, big thighs, and a pretty decent rack. She kept all her belongings in a little gunny sack. Well, she may not be a sight to see, but she's the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. Look at her. Took a liking to those hairs up in her chin. She asked if she should plug them out. I said, no, just leave them in. Cause you may not be a sight to see, but you're the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. Well, the bigger, the better, yeah. She's the one for me. Designer shoes, shirts, and skirts from Barnum and Bailey. Well, she may not be a sight to see, but she's the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. less pushing she has tattooed on her back. She's got them gosh dang ankles, rich dried up fit to her neck. Well, she may not be a sight to see, but she's the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. Everybody now. Well, the bigger, the better, yeah. She's the one for me. Designer shoes, shirts, and skirts from Barnum and Bailey. Well, she may not be a sight to see, but she's the only one for me. The bigger, the better for me. Well, the bigger, the better for me. Well, the bigger, the better for me.
All right, folks, I want to thank you for joining me this week for the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, Jay Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSB FM Get Smashed Radio, IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Prodcore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Until next time, this is Alien Stone saying, stay real, Earthlings, and peace out.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?